We'll read both of them. We will read both of them. Huh? Oh, 3 of them. Awesome. We will read all 3 of them. This is going to be good. Well, still, hey, there's something. Good work. Good fact finding. Yeah. Good work. Okay. Welcome to Luncheon 88, and let Sakari know we're starting. How you doing today, Andy?
Doing all right. How about you?
Good. Today's lunch is just going to be chicken and potatoes.
Okay.
But let me do it. Yeah, we'll do one of your chapters is after these 3. She loves them. She loves horror. Horror is her thing. Yeah, and did you take a listen to her scary story? Okay, yeah, take a listen to the ravine sometime. But hang on. Let me spread the stream. I've got starting kind of late because I had a conversation with my dad before we got started here. But so today we are reading some Zatch Bell fan fiction that is Halloween related. And then instead of Valheim, we'll do Silent Hill, because Silent Hill, among the survival horror games, it is the longest among them. My God, like any run on Silent Hill, you cannot speed run that. It is like nearly impossible. Yeah, you cannot speed run that.
All right, we have to wait for me to get through the ads first.
There's not even glitches you can really exploit, especially in the remake. Did you play the OG, Andy? You haven't? Okay. Have you played the remake yet? Okay, well, the remake's amazing, but hang on. I'm getting my lunch.
All right. All right, I'm through the ad now. I can see it.
Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, the raid train is coming in. Thank you, Sakari, so much for the raid. Let's give you a shout out.
Let's see it. There we go.
Those of you who haven't yet, check out Sakari Club Metalloid. Amazing streamer. Oh, I'm seeing the Pat That Fruff redeem. Morocco, come here.
That is adorable.
Ain't you fluff?
That skunk.
Ain't you a boy? And also, we have to do the boy dance. Yes, you do. More importantly, he loves chicken. He wants some of the chicken. And also, I think Silver. Oh wait, no, it was Zero Mega XC. thank you for the raid as well. I will keep the raid train going.
But after what this teacher witnessed, he's no longer skeptical.
Thanks so much. Who is next on the raid train? I have to check the list.
Decorations.
Because in the DM chat we're in here. Who is next on the raid train?
I was on the smart board,
Let me take a look here.
setting things up, taking a step
Okay.
back.
We'll still keep going, but we'll raid out to Wolves Ice next. In about 40 minutes here, but then we'll keep going still. But yeah, Wolves Ice has to get that raid. But thanks so much for the raid, Sakairi. This raid train was amazing. Those
Looks
of you
like
who
it, yeah.
are new here, hi, I am Stone. I am a voice actor and Twitch streamer, and this is part of our weekly luncheon. It's sort of a podcast we do. I will link you guys the last one. Be sure to check it out, as well as some of our other work on there.
That's pretty crazy.
Linking that right now. Be sure to check it out. But we are about to read.
Yeah, that is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
For my own YouTube channel, and I do dubs of stuff that hasn't been done before. A lot of my stuff, unfortunately, is copyright restricted. Yeah, what's up, Sakairi? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Andy, you can hear me, right? Can you guys hear me okay? Oh! No, I grabbed Morocco.
Something's off. Toward the back of the room,
the Twitch or treat redeem for the contest. Oh, I didn't know about that part.
Now,
I need to. I didn't add that. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know about that part. My bad. There's a Twitcher. We need to make a Twitcher treat redeem. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I completely missed that part of the train. My bad. But we'll still keep the train going. I'm sorry. I'll raid out to Wolves Ice in about 40 minutes here. I'm so sorry, but let me see. I'd have to read the chat again. It was a lot, and I had a lot of work to do during the week. Twitch or a treat. I'm not sure I can make this last minute. Let's see. Each redeem one. Okay. I might be able to do this like last minute. I can make a quick redeem. Okay. Yeah. Just put it in chat. I guess for right now. But here, I might be able to make it last minute. I have access to my Twitch studio. I am so sorry. I did not see that part in the chat. Okay. Twitch always opens someone up immediately. Let's see. Viewer rewards. Yeah, I can. Let's see. Emotes. Drops. Let's see. Extensions, streaming tools. How do you do power-ups and channel points? Okay, here we go. That's channel points, emotes. Let's see here. Default emotes. Settings. Stream.
No.
Hang on. How do you do redeems? I forgot how to do redeems. I haven't done one for so long. Doing redeems. Sorry about the wait on Andy. I didn't realize I had to do this. Okay, click on the channel point icon in the chat and select reward. Oh wait, how do you set redeems?
Yeah. The atmosphere gets to you.
On Twitch. Go to Viewer rewards, channel points. Click add new custom reward. Where is it? It's not giving me that option. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Okay. Thank you, Twitch, for being so fashion forward these days. Custom rewards. Okay. Add new custom reward.
Oh, I saw that ad.
Twitch or treat. Good until 10/31. And we'll make it 500 points. Fortunately, I don't have time to add an image, so we'll just do that. Create. There we go. Okay, I just added it. Sorry about that. And thank you for the follow, Vampire Blazewing. Phasmophobia.
That is
nice,
weird.
Let me see here if the redeem is available. Let's see. Yes, it is available.
Yeah.
Yep, you can use it.
Yeah,
okay, I unfortunately don't have a picture attached, but it's there. So if you guys want to use it, go ahead and use it. All right. Now, that being done,
that is pretty
let's get
weird.
Okay, so this first one is called 30 Days of Transparency. And you're saying this is a Zatch Bell, Halloween fan fiction? I clicked on the first one again, 30 Days of Transparency. Okay.
That is
all
really
right,
weird.
So let's get started. Okay, 30 Days of Transparency. Even though he was only a means to an end, Vino was still an infant. And being the
would you try to fight him?
Clear Note tried to teach him something new every day. Yeah. Here are 30 of his lessons
Something
over
like
30
that.
days. Drabbles. I don't know if people will reach 500 points in
I
40
think
minutes.
Sarah could
Okay,
take
then
him.
we'll
Sarah
reduce
would
it
beat his
to
ass.
5 points. Sorry about that. I just realized that. Yeah. Hang on.
Sarah go crazy, man. So
Hang on, guys. Yeah, let me change it. Okay, yeah, I'll change it to 5 points.
huh. Wow.
Okay, I've changed it
Yeah,
to
that is
5
just
points.
weird,
So
man.
you guys should definitely earn 5 points within the next 40 minutes. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Disclaimer, I do not own that. Oh, wait. Gasher Zatch Bell. They belong to Makoto Raikou, Shukan Shonen Sunday, Shokugan, Viz Media, they misspelled Toei Animation there. And Cartoon Network does not own Zatch Bell. It just aired on Cartoon Network.
The clown didn't just creep around. He actively tried to break it, knife in hand. Thankfully,
yeah, we're off to a great start here.
Despite
Wow.
police report being filed,
Again,
never caught.
those of you who don't know, television networks, they're
Lingering question of what he
more or less like the producers. They offer money to like
video
different
was recorded by a
groups so they can
couple
have
currently
shows
what
on
many
their
believe
networks,
is a haunted
but they don't
apartment
really
where
own the rights
John and
to
Gianna
any
moved into
particular
early
show.
2020. It didn't long
They
before
just
became
air it on their network. So
alone.
Viz Media is the one who owns the rights to Zatch Bell at the moment. If they wanted to re-premiere it, they could choose Nickelodeon if they wanted to, or they could choose Disney
Wow.
if they wanted to. It's just, huh? Yeah, it's just a matter of does Nickelodeon or Disney feel like this would fit on their network, and it's up to them to make that decision.
Motion activated balls mentally touched.
Anyways.
Without Some viewers assume they're
Day one, please.
but a second
You're right,
camera
Vino. This hasn't been fun at all, Clearnote said with a
dog
sigh
was
one
nowhere
night.
close.
At this point, only 50 demons remained in the human world. Okay, so this is someone backfilling what Clearnote and Vino were up to.
Addressed
I guess before they showed up, because they literally did not show up until the top 10.
Fears. The previous resident had also
Yeah,
experienced
like
unexplained paranormal.
now I do have a dark theory
So
about Clearnote, Andy. Do you want to hear it?
that she fled the apartment one night without warning.
My dark theory
Diana described
is that
objects
Vino
scratched
was
up for
not
no reason.
originally
Even more disturbing,
Clearnote's
a dark
book owner.
elderly figure silently in an armchair, always in place.
I think
Her chilling
it was his mother or father,
breathed immediately.
and Clearnote,
Burning
and more than likely his mother and father,
corpse.
might have been a
But
good
John
person.
and Gianna weren't ready to leave.
And
They tried to ignore
Clearnote,
the
I think,
activity,
murdered them.
but
So that way he could just have Vino read the book.
dismissed.
Hang on, you right back.
Hmm.
My flight.
I mean, because after all, book ownership is passed via bloodline, correct? I think that's probably the. It's still very likely because after all, I mean, if your book owner dies, the ownership has to transfer, does it not?
All right.
Well, I mean, with the ancient Momoto, they found, granted, yeah, like Zophis used a mind control spell, but at the same time, I think they were also descendants of the original book owners, were they not?
That drawer go crazy.
I think that theory still makes sense because it's like, again, Clearnote is not interested in having a discussion about morals with his book owner. He is not interested in that discussion. He wants what he wants, and if he has to kill his original book owner to get it, I think he would have.
That drawer is crazy.
Yeah, because on top of that,
Yeah, but I
they wouldn't
mean,
want their baby.
It could
getting
always be the
involved with
drawer
this.
itself. Maybe
He's like,
maybe
okay,
the
fine,
drawer itself
I'll
has
kill
a
you.
soul.
Yeah. I don't think that's the thing. They're not in the Momoto world. They can't be brought back to life.
One unsettling click. A drawer suddenly slides open on its own.
Yeah, Zatch gets the power to manipulate the Momoto world. He does not have any influence of the human world. Oh, go ahead.
John checks the drawer in front of the camera to prove it. But as the activity calmed, John made a bold. He started directly challenging it. That's when took a much
I think
darker turn.
that, yeah. So it would undo the bad parts of the battle.
Oh, the power of advertisements.
Well, that's the thing. Vino is still adopted by Big Boing and Dr. Riddles, so I don't think it could undo their deaths. I think that's one of the things it couldn't undo. Yeah. Yeah, because how do you undo that exactly? And I don't think you can. It's one thing to restore land. It's another thing to reverse time effectively, and I'm not sure even the Momoto World books have the power to do that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's continue. The eradication of Demon Khan was coming. Usually training was sufficient enough for the two. I don't think Clearnote had to train, did he? He was already just super duper powerful.
Bro, I
wasn't
gotta
he?
talk shit and then you're shaking. That's crazy.
So he could read the book. Yeah, and so I think Clearnote already pretty much had all of his spells. I mean, if he did run into anybody, obviously he he obliterated them. Yeah, I mean, even his base spell, the one spell, like any
Bruh.
Momodo has, his base spell of
Oh
Radis,
man, he's like,
his first spell nearly oblitterated Brago in one hit. And that's near the end of the series, Brago, before the 8 months of training.
It doesn't feel like a
Yeah, so it's like that one spell would be all he
After
needed.
that, the couple installed surveillance across the apartment.
Yeah, anyways, let's keep going.
Be a smart
There had been times where Clear and Vino didn't even bother entering a battle because they knew it would be boring, a waste of time. Clear already planned to kill all the Momodos, so killing one or two here and there was fun, but even that lost its allure every now and then. So here they were in the middle of Spain fighting this Momodo who had made a name for himself in the region. Clear Note sensed a decent amount of strength, but, well, either he was just too weak or Clear was just too strong, probably both. Vino, please. He sighed as he noticed Vino beginning to fuss. When Vino got all bored and frustrated, he refused to read his spells. Okay. I don't think Clear Note would put up with that.
Really?
I think he'd give Vino a good old backhand to the back of his big old head. When Vino got all bored and frustrated, he refused to read his spells. Of course, it's not like Clear Note really needed them to utterly decimate his enemies.
yeah, because they wanted to cut
Bored,
corners.
you said this be fun. He scratched the back of his neck. It was almost embarrassing watching Vino have a tantrum in front of two dead men. You're right, I'm sorry. I thought this team could give us a good time, but I severely overestimated their power. Dioga Ganzurigidon. The enemy was desperate now. They had long since abandoned any notion of strategies and just tried to overwhelm their invincible enemy with their strongest spell. Multiple strings shot from the opposing demon's hands, forming together to create something akin to a giant knight wielding a warhammer. This is our last hope, Hector. Put all your energy into it. Again, I hate heart energy. Just say spell energy. Why do they say heart energy? Like, was it Ray's who came up with that translation? Okay. Ask Ray's who came up with that translation. If he did it, I need to have a talk with him because I hate that translation.
I think it's the ghost of Sarah's previous.
I hate, like, Viz Media made it worse somehow. I don't know how you do that. They made it worse.
Someone, and now that person's haunting his
strength
house.
from within. It's like, no, just say spell energy. This is not
I didn't worry if she's hiding bodies.
brain science or rocket surgery. Yeah. Right, we can win this. The warrior valiantly brought down the giant hammer, an attack that could demolish mountains and bring down skyscrapers, but Clear Note caught it with his right hand without even looking. Okay, that tracks, yeah. I can see Clear Note doing that. Okay, this had a rocky start, but this is actually, kind of tracking a little bit.
Some viewers have pointed out a few
Yeah.
suspicious details.
That's
Why
no
is
way.
Leon in the camera?
The Momodo uttered, eyes wide with fear. How is this possible? They had defeated many strong enemies and bonded together as a Momodo and partner. How can anyone be this powerful only halfway through the battle? No. How could anyone be this powerful, period? Claire decided the best way to appease the
I was thinking
child
maybe he saw the
and
dog in
just-
the video and
would
was
just
like,
be
bark,
to make
bark.
him happy, he lacked a lighter
Woof,
or
woof.
matches. It would have been embarrassing to literally be unable to burn the spell book. Tell you what, once we're done, why don't you decide how we deal with the human instead of just erasing him like usual? Oh shit, they've been murdering people, bro.
You're gonna get all nice and clean.
Yeah, that is
cute
cool,
dog.
bro. Okay, all right. And here's the thing. I believe he'd do it.
Let's keep going.
Walks through most of the apartment to show there's no trickery.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
This one is actually
with the
looking to be pretty
chair
good.
that she
Where,
never enters.
okay. All
It might
right.
have been a coincidence,
We got something here.
or maybe not.
Who's the
So,
author here?
What do you think?
Are
John and Digi
Mio Shinohara.
something
Good-
paranormal? Or
Good apples on you.
there's
This
something else
is
going
this
on
is starting to
behind
get good.
Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Okay, just tell me what you
Video
want to do
comes
and we'll
from
make
the
it happen.
TikTok
Considering it my
account.
way
Hats off
of
the
saying
energy.
sorry for letting you
According
get
to
bored.
the uploader, her sister has been
Fishies.
renovating
You want to drown him,
isolated
Vino?
cabin
That
somewhere
didn't seem like him. No, the sharks are the fishy
But ever
place.
since the work began, strange
Aquarium,
things have
Vino. We
happened.
visited an aquarium last week. You want to throw him into the sharks? The baby nodded his head almost excitedly. Cut him up and then throw him to the hungry sharks. Holy shit. I will say this is.
I don't get out very much, so I don't know.
It's a little out of character for how Vino is now. I get Vino was a little bit sadistic as a baby, but maybe that was. I don't think he was intentionally sadistic. He was just rolling along with it. And Visnerkarn, how's it going? I mean, what do you think of Vino as a baby? Because we see how he is now in the sequel. He's a good kid. But was he just going along with it because he didn't know better, or did he know better? What do you think, Andy? Yeah, you think he was just going along with it because he was just a baby and he was just, seeing all the flashing lights and everything and enjoying himself? Yeah, I don't think.
A lot of times
Yeah,
people try to base
maybe. I mean, that's the thing. Raikou could prove us wrong. He could have a secret sadistic side we don't know about yet. If Zatch decides to go nuclear and pull out Clear Note again against the demons.
You'll catch a glimpse of what appears to
I mean,
be a humanoid figure.
That is my shot outside the box that Zatch might pull if he gets desperate. He might bring back Clear Note as his nuclear option. What do you think?
Many viewers were quick to suggest that maybe it was just a curtain blowing. But in a follow-up video,
maybe, yeah, and that's his nuclear option, and just hope that Belle Isle and Clear Note kill each other.
Making the original sighting all the more disturbing.
Or that if Clear Note wins, he's weak enough to where they can just chain him down forever.
Yeah, it does.
But after her husband passed away, everything was left untouched. Furniture, photos.
Anyways, let's keep going. Yes. The human Hector paled and stepped back. He could tell he was serious. It was bad enough. The idea of dying in his early 20s, but to die like that? Hey, can you swim? It's no fun if you can't swim. Now, Vino, that's very rude. You need to say please before you ask questions like that. And you need to be more polite, like this. Vino, please, just for now. Ria Uruku. And with his speed greatly increased, neither demon nor book owner could keep an eye on him. Hector, I lost him. God, where the fuck did he get? Excuse me, sir. Hector felt his heart skip when he felt a hand on his shoulder, looking over to see the grinning boy. I'm sorry, but can you please tell me if you can swim? It's going to be no fun for Vino if you can't. And there's nothing to be more tedious than a baby being bored.
Kitty.
Himself, too. Mars. Okay, and on top of this, these spells they're coming up with, they do kind of track as well. Yeah. Dozens of strings drop from the demon's hands, wrapping them around Clear Note to restrict him, while also sending a surge of burning energy to damage him. Get away from him, you bastard! Clear sighed. It took barely a flex to break free from the strings. No way! He elbowed the man in the stomach, sending him to his knees as he grabbed the book and threw it towards the demon. Hector! Teo Radis! And with a huge surge of annihilation energy, heading towards the Momoto and his book, it was over. He had a strong body, so maybe he survived, and also a good chance he killed him. Oh well. Don't know why that's there. Just seems like an author's note. Yeah. Claire spent a moment staring at the crater before yawning. Now then, as for you, he smiled, looking down at the bleeding man, deciding whatever fate he'd suffer at Clear's hands wasn't worth it. The man had reached for a pen he carried on him and stabbed himself in the throat, taking it a moment later. Now, that was entertainment. Okay, these little author's notes here, I will say they're a bit unnecessary, but I guess that's this person's writing style. Yeah. Unfortunately, Vino didn't think otherwise, getting fussy once more. There, Vino. Ooh, you promised the sharks would eat him. Vino, do you really care if it's this man who gets eaten or anybody else suffering that fate make you happy? Want to see someone get eaten by sharks? He paused for a second at clear silence. Please? He nodded, then, as long as we do it to somebody else, will you be satisfied by it, Vino? No. Do you mean yes? Vino smiled. Yes, then let's go make it happen. The mysterious disappearances of 3 sharks from the Madrid Zoo Aquarium and the abduction of 24-year-old Jorge Campos were never solved, nor were they ever correlated. Damn. Yeah, and looks like that's I guess this person's writer's note at this point. But yeah, that was dark, bro. Okay. Yeah, let's read your next one. And hang on, I gotta find it first.
Yeah, watch the hand, bro.
All right. See it.
Let me
The finger.
next one. The forest. Okay. And we'll also pull up your other one so I don't have to scroll back. Okay. And I might as well just pull up your chapters. What's the next chapter you want me to read after these two?
Miss it. I did too. But after brightening up the footage, it becomes much
Zexel.
clearer.
Okay.
One of the fingers
Trying
on
to find
the
your
arm slowly lift on its own. The movement is deliberate.
Yeah, I think we were on
almost
10.
Pointing directly at Shannon, as if to say, I see you. Already unsettling on its own, the moment becomes creepier when you realize that a toy truck in the room had been going off just moments before.
Trying to find
According to
yours.
Shannon, it's not the first time this
Here
toy
we
has
go.
acted strangely. What
Yep,
scares
here's
her
yours.
most is
Okay,
that the
and
toy
we'll pull up
truck seems to
chapter,
respond
yes,
as if
10.
it's aware.
The poly.
She's tested,
Oh,
asking
God.
it
The
to play
polyamory
sound.
plan? Really, Andy?
It does. This isn't just a random glitch.
Oh, my God.
Shannon genuinely believes the toy might be cursed or haunted. The same
Okay.
goes for the toy arm that
Share this tab instead.
was it a malfunction?
Okay, now we're on
a
the
bizarre
forest.
coincidence? Or did Shannon capture something?
Hopefully it's as scary as the game. We'll see. The forest. Kiyomaru got out of the van that they have rented. It's just they rented. Good Lord. Went directly to check in until the rest of the alliance arrived. He saw Elle and Megumi, who were a bit worried, discuss something in a very low voice until Megumi approached. Is Sherry already here? No, she's on her way. The women exchanged glances. Is there something
Only
going
with
on?
sexual
Kiyomaru
activity.
asked. Could you give us her number? I need to talk to her. Kiyomaru agreed and watched them walk away. Apollo pulled out at a gas station. Sherry saw that she had a couple of missed calls, but she ignored them. They were all from an unknown number. But while she was holding her cell phone, she got another call. After a few seconds, she picked up without saying anything. Sherry, Megumi asked. Who is this? Sherry asked in a pretty serious tone. Apollo heard her change the tone of her voice from one moment to a smoother one and entered the
In the middle of the night, by
store, not
bed.
enter the store.
At first, he thought it might have
Good
been
man,
a
I
dream,
am having a good day.
but
Thank
as
you.
the sounds grew louder, more
While she was
deliberate,
wandering
he
around the place,
cautiously
Sherry
looked
took a
around
couple of
his
snacks and
room.
tampons.
What he saw in
They
the
had to mention tampons.
panic.
Why? That Megumi had just asked for. The gas station was miles from the last house they had seen, and soon they would discover it was also miles away from the next. There weren't many people in the cafeteria. 2 or 3 men seemed to be truck drivers. Oh, Alkawolf. I just saw the redeem. Let me grab him. Morocco.
What the fuck was that?
It terrified him
Yes.
so deep that he bolted out.
Hang on. Morocco. Come here. Come here, you fluff.
Yeah, it did.
You are too good. Wait, you
He ran to wake his friend, pleading for help.
Wait, are you so
But
cute?
when his friend entered the bedroom to investigate, he came
Look at
face
his
to
little
face
Halloween
with something
bow tie.
straight out of a nightmare.
He is so cute. So blue. Gotcha. He do be. Okay. The gas station was miles from the last house. They discovered it was also okay. 2 or 3 men seemed to be truck drivers. At a table in an almost hidden corner, there was a lonely man who suspiciously looked away when Sherry stared at him. This made her frown. Kiyomaru had asked them to pay attention to the people they could find on their way to the hotel, since it was possible
That looked like a guy in a
the enemies
costume.
they were trying to find had not met completely. If they found someone on the way, they would find it easier to chase them to their destination and wait until they meet their partners rather than find them when they were all together
Yeah,
and
it
hidden.
does.
Brago said he didn't feel the presence of any
That's what it
Momotos
looks
nearby.
like to me.
Schneider, bro, it's Ponygon, or at least Umagon. He does not go by Schneider.
Or something even darker.
No, with Sarah on her bad day.
I don't think he even goes by Schneider now, does he? Now that he can talk?
Beyond the veil. Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Imagine being able to not
You're
get
not
ads
correct. He's
on
not correcting
every
them.
5 seconds.
He prefers Polygon.
I know, right?
Video comes from an account that usually posts educational content
Mhm.
for aspiring firefighters. Most of their clips cover critical procedures.
In the end, they drove
how to
straight to the
navigate
accommodation
traffic
without
in a
chasing
fire
anyone.
truck, or respond
Once there, the
to
girls
emergencies with
met in their
proper
apartment and agreed to go
But
to the pool.
One video
Elle
posted
hesitated
on
a bit, but
March
finally
10th,
decided to go.
2025. While technically still involving a fire,
During lunch, Kiyomaro announced that the next day they would go to Mount Fuji, and that if someone wanted to stay there, they could do it. Apollo showed a lot of enthusiasm. Leanne, who had read about paranormal stories that took place, was also excited. And
what was captured inside
they're
the
calling
frame has left viewers
Fulgore by his first name, Parco. He doesn't. Oh my god. Everyone just calls him Fulgore. Literally, everyone just calls him Fulgore, not Parco.
Look through the window.
Yeah, like other than you know what I actually would like to see in the sequel, if he has made up with his parents. Yeah, his parents would probably call him Parco because they have a right to
I
call
saw
him
that.
Parco.
The camera pans
Yeah,
through
but
the
everyone else just
structure,
calls him
a
Fulgore
dark
and should
shadow
just call him
figure
Fulgore.
inside the house. A house that should have been completely empty.
Yeah.
What makes this even
Anyways,
more unnerving
Sunbeam
is the
asked
figure's
Elle,
behavior.
and they're
The moment the man
they're
looks
calling
down the
Sunbeam by his
hallway, it quickly
last
ducks out of
name.
view, as if it knew it was being
'Cause-
watched and wanted to avoid
what the hell?
Strangely, the homeowner didn't even notice.
What
He
is
was too
this?
focused on the raging fire and had no idea that something or someone.
If she wanted to
was
go
moving
and she
inside.
only said that if they
It
went
wasn't
to
until viewers began closely
Aokigahara,
analyzing the
she would
video
bring a
that
rosary.
more disturbing details began to
Dufort said he would
surface.
think about it in the
At one
afternoon.
point in
Zayon
the
and Kiyomaro
footage,
talked with him.
child's voice
And
would be
on
heard
top of this,
laughing.
what is this taking place during the sequel? I can't even tell because, like, as much as they made up, like Zayon and
I got an
Dufort
ad.
and Kyo were not on speaking terms until like after the battle inside Fado. Is like, is this some kind of universe where Zayon survived Fado and joined the team? I don't know. They never specified this. I know. Dufort, Zayon said, is it not an option for us to stay at the hotel? We'll go to Aokigahara. Today, I didn't want to say it so as not to scare someone. You have to go, but you can stay on the safe paths and wait there with Gash and Zayon. If it's true that there are evil spirits nearby, we don't want them near Gash. I think this person is setting up like a lot of plot threads or something, but didn't properly set them up. Am I missing a chapter here? Yeah, it doesn't look like this person set up any chapters. So they're just rolling into this without any setup.
Not yet. Almost. About 20 more seconds.
Okay, I think the word I was on was hierarchy. Let me see. Where was it? Okay. Aokigahara is
have you ever seen
oh, they're in the
Overflow?
suicide forest. Bro. Isn't it? Yeah, let me check that.
How do you know? No, it's a wholesome.
Let me check.
It's a wholesome, family-friendly
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah, they're in the suicide forest. Bro, I'm debating
All right, I'm
whether
out
or
of the
not
app.
to keep reading this because I have a feeling this is going to be in bad taste. But I mean,
But the voice
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if it gets bad, we'll
and
go to the next one.
the
But
other place. Some of the voice might be tied to
I mean,
the
I
house
guess it's not like Logan Paul,
especially
where
happens next.
dumbass fucking
Later,
filmed
as
himself
he
there. Oh
records
my
for
god.
Renee, another dark figure appears.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Patch Sticks. Much appreciated.
The same structure where the first figure was spotted.
Cult of Lamb. That's a good one. Anyways,
Vanished
and
as quickly,
oh my god,
but it's clear
they
enough
have Layla in this. I'm reading ahead. It's like, how?
Fire may have forced whatever spirits or
That
inside
yeah,
the house,
this person is
explaining why the
throwing so much without
and why
setup
the child voice
or
echoed from outside
anything,
rather than
explaining anything.
others might have been some sort of
My God.
energy triggered by the fire itself. Whatever the video is a major
Stupid.
departure from the firefighter tutorials, and many now want more than just a house fire.
Yeah,
Was it
this is
an
you didn't explain anything, bro.
Please expose something that's been there all along. Let me
Just saw the redeem.
talk account.
Hang on just a moment.
Captures a moment that starts off strange, quickly turns terrifying. The uploader filming from inside his car. Driveway. Something.
All right, let's keep reading. The next day, Kiyomaru announced he would divide the members into pairs to enter the forest.
Yeah.
Due to the myths about darker Momotos that inhabited the place and tried to deceive people who entered, and the stories of the Momoto world, in which it was said that these spirits tried to possess the Momotos, they decided that the latter would not enter. Okay, they finally explained something here. They would stay on the safe roads, waiting for their bookkeepers to come back. Sherry took Reira, and they're using her Romanized
Oh my God,
name.
Zatch.
It's Layla, not Reira.
By the tone of the voice.
Good lord.
He senses something is
Yeah,
right.
just as it's
Stepping inside, his
pronounced
suspicions
as
are confirmed.
Reira
The stove
in-
has been turned on, with no one home to do it.
in the Japanese version. Does not mean that's what it is.
But
It's
whatever was
Layla.
going on inside the house wasn't finished.
Yeah,
Without
to the
warning,
bathroom before
a door
Kyo
slammed
pointed to the
shut
couples.
behind it.
She leaves because she's
Startled
afraid,
and now clearly
Brago said.
shaken,
It's not a very
calls
happy
out
place,
in
Kiyomaru
frustration.
replied. She had a dream a few
Who are
days
you?
ago in which she found a
What do
shadow
you
or something
want?
that was chasing her
It
from
sounds like a
inside
rhetorical
of the
outburst,
forest to one of the
like
safe
you
paths.
just
Do you think you can
vent.
go with her?
But then
Sure, Kyo said.
something answers.
Kyo divided his friends into pairs and waited for Sherry. When she came back and left Layla
What do
with
you want?
Gashu, and for out of nowhere they just say Gashu instead of Gash, and the others.
A disembodied
Lord.
voice, chilling and unmistakable.
I think this person,
Just a single word.
I don't know, probably listened to
That's
this
exactly
like subtitled version
The video ends
and
with
is just
fleeing
going
the
with that, I
house,
guess.
not even daring to
I don't
go
know,
back.
and how they hear it in their
Posted
head,
just over a month
but didn't
ago,
think
there
about how
hasn't been any updates
this sounded
yet,
written.
but many are hoping for a follow-up. The clip has already sparked
Yeah.
heated debates online.
Yeah.
Skeptics
Kyo
suggest
happily informed her that they would be partners and that nothing bad would happen. Before losing the demons of sight, okay, Sherry turned around and saw that Braga was slightly smiling at her.
It's real.
If we find weird objects along the way, you don't have to go on. You can wait for me in a safe place. What if we found a body? If I see it from afar, I'll ask you to go back. I don't want you to see that. Brago told me that you had a dream in which something from the forest was following you. I understand that because of the events that have taken place for centuries here, the forest may be something terrifying you. And on top of this, like the Aokigahara suicide forest, it's not
until the curtain suddenly
the
starts
suicide
moving
stuff
on their own,
didn't happen until
despite
the
no one
20th century. Like literally, it didn't start happening until like the 70s, at least to my knowledge. I don't think it was constantly happening. At least,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Anyways, but I don't think we will find anything. The rangers, the police, and volunteer teams are responsible for cleaning the area. Kyo said, and then cleared his throat. Maybe it's an idea or fear that your unconscious mind conserves and transforms into a shadow that haunts you from within the forest, like the soul of someone who died here. Is it something like this? Sherry said it was possible that he did not look like a real person, but merely a shadowy figure that followed them. It was then that Kyo noticed something strange. He followed us, you, and
That is
who else?
weird right there.
And they didn't even use proper quotes here. Sherry looked at him significantly. Kyo was silent for a few seconds. Yes, I know. Brago did it to annoy me. Kyo then remembered Brago's strange smile and realized why he had seemed malicious at the time. But if he knows you, you have a history with us, that the atmosphere and the forest events in general are related to something that happened to you.
walks over and
That doesn't
goes.
bother me anymore, Sherry interrupted. She explained that this was buried in the past, that she had understood many things
Is
since
trying
then,
to peer
and that
outside.
nothing
Now, sure,
had
there
happened
are
to her
automatic
in
curtains
all
out
the years
there,
that followed
but
that
these
horrible
appear
night
to be standard
had made her want to do it again,
and
but rather
while the
quite the
draft is
opposite.
always a possibility,
I don't have a bad feeling anyway. That shadow begins to follow us after something determined happens. It is very difficult for that to happen in real life. Kiyomaru nodded and apologized. The roads that were initially open began to close. Soon after walking into the forest, they were out of signal. They both knew that this would happen, so they didn't worry too much about it. And they walked deeper into the forest. They could see more and more thin trees with overly exposed roots.
if you're watching tonight,
As in
you might find
mangroves?
yourself checking your own. We're heading to bed.
Like, mangroves only grow in swamps, dude.
2011, the UN channel called Schwab.
Like the Akigahara forest is creepy, but it's not a swamp; it's a
The
forest.
video features a young man, Will, a student at West Virginia University. who begins
Yeah,
by explaining that
Keo
something
thought that they would
strange
become
happened
detached
in
at any moment and start walking, but he only said that
exactly
they were on
1
volcanic soil.
According to
Soon
Will,
they stopped
he
listening
starts
to
with weird,
noises
unexplainable
other than
noises.
those
But no
coming from
matter
their
how
own
hard
steps
he
and
tries,
breathing.
never been able to figure out
Although
where
she
it's
didn't say
coming
anything,
from.
this bothered
One,
Sherry. Kiyomaru
what's
noticed that
causing
suddenly the atmosphere had become hostile against them, or at least against him. He felt that he was not welcome in this place, and all the peace and quiet that other forest visitors had manifested feeling in it was hard for Kyo to imagine. He did not see the forest as
Yeah,
a
it
source
is
of
a little
tranquility
weird.
that numbed people and led them to end their problems, but as the name pointed out, a sea of trees with eyes and voices that shouted terrible things. He tried to calm down after tripping over a rock and remained almost sunk between the two others. Sherry had already asked him if he was right a couple of times. Maybe it had to do with the girl's dreams. They have... I have... Because all of this is halfway decent in terms of description. It's just they rushed everything. They rushed
Yeah, I
it.
have no idea when it came out.
They didn't set up anything. But anyways, we need to continue the raid train. Yeah, Wolves Ice is live. So those of you on Sakairi's raid train, we're gonna raid out to Wolves Ice.
Listen intently
Let's keep this
while the
raid
friends
train
film.
going.
There's tension
But
in the
those of
air
you
as the
who are still sticking
closer
around
to
for
1
me,
o'clock. Then Will suddenly
please
stands
stick
up,
around, but we'll raid
claiming
out.
he just heard
We'll
something.
keep this raid train
And
going.
that's when it happened.
But let me keep that raid train going, then we'll keep reading. Probably not, no. Yeah, she probably does. Okay.
Out of nowhere, several of Will's belongings are violently thrown across the room, as if some unseen finally
All
decided
right.
to make itself known. And it was angry. The video cuts off abruptly after that. No explanation, no aftermath, silence. Even more unsettling is the fact that this is the only video
Wishing-
ever put on the channel. No
Huh?
updates, no
What'd you say?
follow-ups. And over a decade later, no one knows what happened or his roommate after that night.
Yeah, very, very
Did the haunting
clearly.
escalate? Did they leave the dorm? We never know. But
Something like that.
whatever was
Yeah.
just in Will's imagination. In another chilling
Okay, let's
captured on a
continue
ring camera,
with my stream
2021,
or my
wearing
the
a
story reading.
approached
Okay.
the house in the
Um,
middle of the night.
Once he had walked into
Behind
the
her
fourth
stands a
spider
man
web, he had
wearing a face
tripped
mask
over-
and a lanyard. She rings the
fourth
doorbell.
spider web. He didn't mention a first or third one.
Oh, shit, it's a help.
No.
Yeah. All right. Kiyomaru asked Sherry to take a break.
Like,
He stopped walking and looked around for something to sit on. Only thick enough fallen logs were covered with mold. Sherry stood beside him and asked if he was okay again. I just don't like being here. I don't see anything peaceful about this place.
Ah, okay.
Neither do I, but it's not as bad as I thought. For a while, I was fascinated with this place. Maybe the forest was just trying to seduce me and swallow me. Phrasing. Sherry laughed. Kiyomaru considered that possibility without communicating it to his partner. But after a while, everything that had to do with Akigahara began to terrify me. I think it coincided with the moment in which I decided to conscience that I really wanted to live. Then the forest and other places that used to provoke me, L'Appel du Vide, became threatening. As if with that decision, I had given dangerous situations and places a certain personality, and they had gotten angry with me for not seeing them attractive enough to end my life anymore. I think that's why I had that dream, a ghost of some suicidal or my own desire. Now twisted because you know that the unconscious mind does not eliminate anything. He has mutate but disappear. Leaves the force to chase me because the thought is here. Okay,
That's kind of fucked up.
all this like right here is
Did you open the door
fairly
for him?
decent. Again, there's just no setup here. Like this would all be somewhat compelling if you had the setup for this, like this story needed like at least 3 prior chapters to set this up.
It's likely this would have turned into violent robbery or worse.
Yeah, it's just throwing us in this, and it's like, okay, I guess we're buying all of this.
Her son's bedroom. She's hearing strange noises coming from inside.
Sherry, who had apprehended
her son wasn't
Japanese customs, I think comprehended is the word they're looking for, usually avoided looking her local interlocutors in the eye. What the? Are they even using that word correctly? I'm not even sure if that's a word. Okay, they're using this word unnecessarily. It's just someone in a conversation. What? Oh my god.
Oh, those ads, man.
Why would they use that word there? No clue, yeah. We stopped. This caused a certain impact on Kiyomaru, who immediately stood up again and stood up again. They said stoop there. Starting moving. Oh my god. They're rushing their only decent part here. They had something decent going and they're rushing it again. Good lord. So they walked for a while until Kyo noticed that his compass was not working properly. At that point, he thought about how many kilometers inside the forest they were and recalled that Sherry said the forest was trying to swallow her. Kyo thought that if this was the case, it had already swallowed both of them a while ago. He wished he had stayed with the others on the safe roads, his nerves permanently at the height of their faces. The ground was quite slippery, and to add more restlessness to the environment from time to time, they found colored ribbons that went deeper into the forest. Kyo knew that if he followed any of these, they would find a corpse. Fortunately, neither he nor Sherry proposed to follow them. After a while, Kiyomaru could not continue walking. Each step meant a stumble, a blow, or a scratch. He stopped again and thought about returning. He didn't care that he couldn't finish the mission. He just needed to get out of there immediately, but he did not have enough strength to face the way back. More than an hour ago, he had stopped putting signs on the trees and taking pictures. Kyo hoped that Sherry had been paying more attention than he did. One more step and it happened. Kyo did not notice it immediately, but 10 minutes later, when he fell between 2 rocks, Sherry did. "What is that on your face?" Sherry said. She reached over, extending her right hand towards Kiyomaru's face and pulled away a little. But Sherry took him by the chin with her other hand and told him,
It is, honestly.
still while inspecting the wound, a not too deep horizontal cut on his forehead that was beginning to heal. It must have been a branch. At that moment, she could also notice that Kyo looked too pale and agitated. "It's nothing," she said to calm him. "It's already healing." She's helped free him some plants and entangle his shoes. Kiyomaru had been silent for more than an hour. "You don't believe in those stories, right? Nothing will leave this forest to chase us." Kiyomaru shook his head. The forest no longer caused anything in Sherry. Not even the memory of her dream could scare her. In fact, she had been able to explain it herself. To herself, it was only a convenient capsule situation that now incredibly was being replicated with slight differences in real life. She thought that in his dream, Kiyomaru didn't look restless, unlike her. She recalled the events that had made her little soul tremble only a few months ago, and suddenly she felt lonely again, very lonely. She sighed and thought again about the dream to forget about the events, about the thoughts that had been weaving the dense web on her pillow that night. Again, this is good descriptive language. This would all be good if you had a setup.
You guys look using that in real time with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking out.
Yeah. She sighed and thought again.
I told you guys.
For the first time, she considered that her unconscious mind might be trying to protect her from these invasive thoughts. Sherry asked Kyo to stop. "Are you sure? I don't see any safe road to run near nor Apollo." Sherry laughed very low and said, "Don't be so afraid. Want to know what happened before you took it off?" Kyo turned around to her, a little uncertain of wanting to know the answer. Any of them said anything for a couple of seconds. "I kissed you softly." What? Okay, so this person's shipping Sherry and Kyo out of nowhere?
Shut. Swings open on its own. Startled.
Okay.
Randy and her daughter bolt down the stairs.
Kyo remained silent for another second and then said, "I have seen the French give one another the famous bisou out of nowhere. Not only when they greet each other, I don't think I understand it very well." "It wasn't like that. I mean, it wasn't in that way," Sherry replied. Kyo wondered why she didn't continue speaking Japanese. A scene came to his mind in which the woman had explicitly asked him to communicate completely in Japanese, and I passed by your side and started walking my way out. A few seconds later, the shadow came out of nowhere and we just ran. Kiyomaru felt confused and believed for an instant that all of this was just a dream within another dream, which in parts had become a nightmare. He believed he had even visualized the shadow himself. Sherry tried to smile, but could
Dogs
only
can pick up on
articulate a
this stuff,
strange
can't it?
grimace. At that moment, she thought that if she laughed, her laugh would sound too fake. Suddenly, she heard something. The forest that until that moment had been
What's your friend dog's name again?
began to produce the normal sounds of falling leaves or shaking with an almost imperceptible breeze of insects and some small animals. It no longer seemed oppressive. Sherry could laugh and looked at Kyo. He was still taciturn. He looked at her too because he had felt it too long. Sherry had spoken that her last words any relation to what was funny to her at the moment. Sherry approached and kissed him gently on the lips, resting one of her hands on Kyo's neck for a second. Then she broke the kiss and continued walking, eventually followed her as it had happened in the dream. To their surprise, they soon found a safe path where Schneider and Conchome were. Sherry felt nervous, but thought that with this thought, she would supplant all the others that made stay up at night. For a couple days, she felt so ashamed that she managed to forget all the problems that worried her. Kiyomaru, on the other hand, tried to act normal, but his teammates soon noticed he was more nervous than usual. That's it? That's where it ends? What the hell?
But for now, this eerie encounter remains.
This had no setup and a very abrupt ending.
This next clip
And
recorded at 3 a.m. on
it didn't even have a resolution.
23.
It just
It took
stopped.
place in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The homeowner was
What the
asleep
hell? Yeah.
when he checked the notification.
Okay, well then we'll read the next one. Hang on, let me take a few bites first, and then we'll do yours, and then we'll do some Silent Hill too.
Oh, wow. That's what that is?
Yeah, like what the hell? I mean,
That is a good point, yeah.
I could see why some people would, but I wouldn't.
In the footage, a woman is seen trying out in an attempt to unlock the
No.
front door.
No, this
At
time
one
in.
point, she even looks around the porch area, possibly searching for a hidden spare.
I would have to check that. I thought she was 16. Let me see. Sherry, age, Zatch Bell.
Yeah,
That is awful.
Sherry is 14 and 18 during the second part.
According to the homeowner, she had never
swung out.
Well, that's the answer Google gave me. I'm not sure that's accurate. Let me take a look here.
Don't you just love these ads, man?
throwing rocks at his car.
Yeah,
and
the wiki is confirming it. 14 at the beginning of the series,
and it's suspected she may have been
18 by the end, and
Strangely, even tried
I don't know.
to
Did
search
4 years
the
pass in the
doorbell
first
camera
part?
After a few minutes of wandering around the property, she eventually walks off.
I know 8 months it did.
And her
with Clear Note,
remained
right?
mystery. This next
And
unsettling video was recently shared by a mother
I would say,
who was home alone. Something truly bizarre happened. The only other person in the house that night was her baby, who had just been put to sleep in her crib after a difficult evening. Angela said her daughter had been unusually fussy.
At least 1 year passed.
And constantly staring off into an empty
At
corner
least,
of the room.
but I don't know. It feels longer.
At first,
it could have been
much of it.
Close to,
cry,
I guess,
for no reason. But everything changed later that
2
night.
maybe.
Around 10 p.m., Angela was startled.
I could believe
by
she
a
was
phone
16 or
notification.
14 at the start of the series, and 16 at the end of the first series.
Confused and still half asleep. She opened
Yeah,
her
you can
eyes
ask
and
Ray's
were
though.
happy.
Her
husband had returned home.
I could believe she was 14.
But what she saw was something else entirely. Standing just outside on the back patio.
Right there.
Yeah, something like that.
A little close.
Was a figure.
You can start college early. She could just. Yeah, actually, you could if you were smart enough. You could take AP courses. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just that the dub didn't have its translation correct. I don't know. Maybe they meant like a boarding school or something.
The figure, which she described as looking like a young girl,
Yeah, that's raised. Confirm it.
One moment, there.
Okay, this one's pretty short, so we'll get to yours
Completely
next.
gone. Disturbed, Angela made a
I know my
follow-up
story
video
is
showing
protected.
exactly where the figure had appeared.
My story
But
protected
instead
is
of
not
clearing
completed,
things
but
up,
Halloween's
it only
coming,
made the
and I want to
footage
write
creepier.
something about
This
it
is the
too. I don't
area,
own Zatch Bell.
The
Okay.
door that was like standing inside.
Don't know why you
We
need to
don't
put
have
that in all
anything to keep
caps.
anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward.
I guess not
Um,
fan fictions. I don't think
And then this is where
they
the
can.
security camera is.
I guess if they care enough, but I
So
don't
when
think
I
Tony
look at
Animation
footage,
cares
I
enough.
expected to see a person.
At least for videos they do, but not fan fiction.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but Andy says hi. She says hi.
Maybe if they didn't talk over
But what'd you say, my love?
if you didn't talk over us.
She demonstrates what it looks like when a real person
Who
stands
talked
in
over
that
us?
same spot.
You.
Her own body is
I'm
barely
not
visible
talking
on
over.
camera.
Yeah, you did.
Completely
You were
shadowed by the
like,
lighting.
you said hi,
Yet
and I was trying to say
somehow
hi
the
back, and
original
you're like,
group,
Sarah says
The
hi.
mysterious
Then he
figure
says
is
hi.
clearly
It's like,
fine.
chill.
You can see the outline.
Okay.
You can see the shape. And most disturbingly, it never moves. Angela doesn't know for sure what she saw, but she now believes this may be
I
what
think
her baby
your
was
answer-
staring at earlier that
She's asking. He's asking if you find the story scary.
still
I know, that's why I
and
said
uninvited.
I was.
Whether it was a spirit or something
I don't
else
think she does.
remains unknown.
Yeah, they're more.
But one thing is certain.
Or stupid.
Angela isn't sleeping quite as easily.
Yeah,
Was this
I mean, the
really
first
a
one
ghost caught
I
on
will say was
camera?
decent. Like
Or
it was.
could there be another
There was a few
explanation
parts where
behind
it's
the
like
haunting
you
silhouette?
nitpick about like whether or not they would actually do
On
that, but the
November
first one was actually decent.
2021,
With Vino and
a
Clear Note.
Twitter user from Dallas posted a
But
disturbing update.
that last one had
According
no
to her
setup.
tweet, her doorbell
It was
camera
just-
has been recording the same
Yeah,
suspicious
and then on
man
top of this, no
standing outside
resolution
her
either.
apartment almost every night for an entire
Oh, and
month.
this one actually has
She
two
said she had
chapters.
already
Okay, so we
contacted
could
the
read both
authorities,
chapters.
but they hadn't done much to keep him away. This is what her
Okay, it's the 31st morning of October, and children are already in their Halloween costumes. Kyo's nose dipped into a sci-fi book, and Zatch played with Vulcan 300, third version. Zatch asked, "What's called Halloween, Kyo?" Kyo rolled his eyes as the young genius looked away from his beloved book and looked at the blonde boy. Zatch, it's a day when children get dressed in different costumes and go on a tricky treat. Tricky treat. When the sun sets down, what's tricky treat? He asked again.
This
I'm
is
not-
me
I'm not
outside
even
your
using
apartment.
proper quotes here, but so this one is clearly going to be the worst one.
just outside her door.
It's going to be
almost
short
waiting
and
for her to come
Huh?
out. But
Yeah. At least it's Halloween themed. It's
Like,
gonna
I
be
came here
short
for
and
Sarah's
very,
cooking.
very stupid. I have a feeling. Kyo sighed. It's children go door to door and collect candies, chocolates, or whatever they are given. Said Kyo. Most of them are already in costume except us. Zatch
Bruh.
said, looking at the window. Why are you still in your vest, Kyo? Zatch asked. What vest? Kyo doesn't wear a vest.
Viral after she posted, and hundreds of users checked in on her, making sure she was safe.
Stupid, you need
2
not
days
say
later,
this,
She posted an update.
said the
She said
black-haired
that her
teen
family,
as he
friends,
put on his
confronted
sleeveless
her, and that
t-shirt.
apartment security
So
was
now,
watching.
sleeveless,
Despite
okay.
this, many people
It's you who should be in
wondered
costume, not me, he said as he got
noting
back
that
on his
return
book.
was very
reading.
likely.
Oh,
But
oh my
after her
god,
last
the grammar in
tweet,
this is
December
absolutely atrocious.
2021, No new updates were shared, and the man's identity still hasn't
Why
been
he
revealed.
has to be a bookworm,
It was
Zatch
quiet
asked
Wednesday
himself
afternoon
as he went
when a man
away.
suddenly
Hey
rushed
mom,
to
Zatch
face her,
called out.
phone in hand.
Hana Takamine looked at him. What had happened? She
Moments earlier, he'd heard footsteps coming from the staircase. But what made it truly
Zatch started.
disturbing
Kyo's
was
told
no
that
one else
today's
was supposed to be
Halloween
out.
and children dress up
His
in
heart
different
racing,
costume and go on a tricky
hoping
treat.
to catch
Oh,
whatever
I
was
really
causing
forget
the
that
strange
today's
noises that had
Halloween.
become
I have
all too
already
familiar
got
to
costume
his
for
home.
you.
This time, he did.
Oh my god. The frig- This is horrible grammar. I don't think English is this person's first language. Yeah. Oh, really? Is that what'd you say, Andy? Yeah. Oh, really? Zatch said cheerfully. Yeah, come on, I'll show you. Mrs. Takamine got Zatch a pumpkin mask and a black cape with black shoes. Oh, Zatch shouted cheerfully. I'm going out, Mom. Thank you. He said as he got dressed and went outside, slamming the door behind. Kyo was still in his room reading another book. As he had finished the previous one, then his mom called him downstairs. Kyo, Megumi has called. Yay, got it. Megumi. he yelled as he fell off his chair, hitting his head badly against the floor. God, it sucks, Kia. What? His mom yelled. Yeah,
That
I'm
is
coming.
weird. And the doll there makes it even creepier. The dolls.
He walked downstairs, rubbing the bump on his head. He picked up the phone. Hello, Kyo, from this side.
Reminds me
Hey,
of Chucky.
Kyo, Megumi's voice spoke softly. I actually want to invite you. There's a Halloween party at the outskirts of town, and guess who have organized? Who have organized it? She.
By the way, random
He
question: Who do you
finished,
think would
"Who?"
win,
He
Chucky
said, "It's
or
Apollo."
Chucky from
She said,
Rugrats?
"Wow, that's cool. Listen, get a Halloween costume. We are going to stay there for a night. The party begins at 1 a.m. and ends at 3:30 a.m. after the Halloween feast.
I don't know.
I
Chucky
think
from
we
Rugrats
have
is
to
pretty
set
crazy.
out around 9 o'clock. Be ready," she said. "I want to talk to him." Tia yelled from the background. "Okay," Megumi said. "Kyo, Tia want to talk to you." She said, "Yeah," he replied. "Hi there, Kyo. What's up?" she asked. "Everything's all right," he replied. "You'll be coming tonight, right?" "Yeah," she asked. "Yeah, we are coming, but I'm... Oh. What is that?
No woman's phone at his side.
Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's the raid
What
train.
the
call.
fuck?
Yep.
Out of nowhere, a toy ball hurls itself across the room, seemingly with force and direction,
Yeah.
landing dangerously close
My
to
goodness.
him. Startled, the man immediately slams the door shut.
"Hi there, Kyo.
ending the
What's up?"
recording
she
abruptly.
asked. "Everything's all right,"
What
he
happened
replied.
after
"You'll be
that
coming tonight,
remains
right?"
unknown.
she asked. "Yeah, we
But
are
according
coming,
to the few
but I'm
details
wondering why
shared,
Apollo
the
didn't
incident
call
was
me,"
enough to
he asked.
both him and
"Actually, the
his
cell
family
phone in
to
which he
avoid
had
the
your
basement
number
altogether.
fell into the river.
While the
He was on
context
a
is
picnic,
limited,
that's all,"
the
she
video
said.
alone
"Oh, I
is
see,"
enough
she
to
replied.
viewers
"Is
with
Zatch there?"
curious
She
survival.
asked. "No, he went
Whether it
outside,"
was
Kyo said. "Okay,
paranormal
bye."
or
She said.
something
She
else
put down the
entirely,
phone.
one thing's
"Mom, I'm going to
that
stay
basement
outside of
isn't somewhere you
Mochinoki
want
tonight.
to belong.
Apollo has organized a party. I know you don't have any costumes," she said. "All right, you may know about it." He said, "Well, your dad's costume is still here, honey. Dad's, I think you've grown enough so it fits you well. When I and your dad were in college, your dad had
2020,
once wore it
an
to a
offline
Halloween
video
party." She
service.
smiled as she remembered those days. "Mom,
Okay.
Dad used to wear it when he was in college, but am a middle
Oh my God,
school
fucking
boy.
ad.
But you have grown tall enough," his mother smiled at him. Kyo showed his teeth and his cheeks turned slightly pink. He ran a
Okay.
hand through his hair. "You are not so big that you need to shy in front of your mother," she said as she pulled his son's cheek.
Last
Kyo
we
just
left
laughed.
off, Kathy's parents were killed themselves.
Oh, good God. It was 7:30 and Zatch wasn't back home yet. "We have to get ready. I think it's 40 kilometers away from," thought to himself as he got into the shower.
While also helping others.
Oh, good Lord. At 8, I know.
I made the right choice.
At 8 o'clock,
Now, I'm excited
the
to
doorbell
see how
rang.
far
Mrs.
I'll go.
Takamine got it. "Hello, Auntie Megumi," Megumi said, Tia said politely, and they were greeted by Mrs. Takamine. "Where's Kyo and Zatch?" Megumi asked. Kyo is in the shower and Zatch is out for a tricky treat.
What are you gonna get this time? Domino's $9.99. Best deal ever before it's gone.
"I don't know." "Have a seat," she said, and both of them sat on the couch in the living room. After a while, Kyo came out of the shower, toweling his hair. He felt fresh after taking the shower. He was surprised to see Megumi and Tia so early. "Hi there, Megumi, Tia," he said. "Hi," they both replied. He paused for a moment looking at Megumi. She wore a white t-shirt,
We can
jeans
do
jacket,
either,
and
but
pink miniskirt.
Zexel
Her
was the
dark
one
brown
with
hair
the
was
Cassie
often loose,
story,
clinging
so.
onto her shoulder. "I know we are here earlier, but I was free," so she said, snapping Kyo back to reality. "What happened?" she asked. "Nothing," he answered. "I'll just get dressed and come back." He said he was about to go
Something
upstairs,
like
but was
that.
interrupted by Megumi.
I forget.
"Don't
which
put your
number it
costume
was.
on now. We'll change there," she said. "Okay, I need to go out for getting Zatch." "We'll be waiting," she said with a wink. So he let Zatch go trick-or-treating by himself? Like,
All right, by the way,
you have Naomi out
yeah,
there who could harass him.
All right.
Camera footage.
That is true. That is true. And my goodness. Anyways, "We'll be waiting," she said with a wink. "Yeah," he blushed slightly. All of them heard the door shut. They would They looked at the door to find Zatch.
Seems like it.
Get ready, Zatch. We are going to a party, said Tia. Oh, yeah? Yep, it's Apollo's party. Can we leave? Tia asked Megumi impatiently, and yeah, I think we should leave, said Megumi, looking at her watch. Let's go, said Kyo. Megumi wrapped her arm around him as they all departed, with a blushing Kyo and Hana saying them bye.
911. 10 minutes later,
Oh my God.
with a K9 unit.
I don't think I want to read chapter 2. This is terrible.
Bizarre game of cat and mouse. Neighbors saw the man several times.
This is
but each
terrible.
time he managed to slip away. Then the neighbor from
Let's see how
earlier
long it
called out
is.
again. This time she could hear
The
someone
scary
in her
night.
backyard.
Oh no!
The two men searched
No!
around
It
the
is
house,
super
discovered
long.
that
Nope.
the back porch light
Nope.
had
I've
been
had enough
unscrewed.
of this one.
They didn't find the man, but they knew he was still around. About an hour later, the
I've
man
had
who
enough.
uploaded the video stepped onto his own back deck and saw someone in the
Yeah.
act of unscrewing.
There's only so much bad grammar I
I
can take in a day.
Dude must have been prepping.
Something like that.
This time, he had a weapon. He confronted the man and told him to get on the ground.
I think
But
my
instead,
IQ just
the
dropped.
intruder bolted, once again disappearing into the night. Eventually, he was found hiding in the crawl space of a nearby house. When police arrived, they ordered him out.
Okay. All
He
right.
was
We'll
arrested
read.
and charged with 2 counts
We'll
of
read your
aggravated
story
burglary,
before we
trespassing,
get to
public
Silent Hill.
intoxication.
Let
and
me
disorderly
boot up
conduct.
Silent Hill first. Give me just a second
Authorities
here.
later revealed
Get
he was
get
under
ready to get.
pardon and had an outstanding warrant for a previous burglary case earlier that year. It's unclear what became of all the charges, but given his criminal history, it's likely he's still serving time.
Like I said,
Something like
Walter
that.
Hickox is a
my
homeowner
I think
living in
my
Daytona
IQ dropped
Beach,
as well
Florida.
reading that.
His house is situated on the edge of a wooded area just outside the city. In January of 2022, Walter was taking 3 dogs out onto the front porch. One of the dogs suddenly locked eyes on something off camera and took off running. That's when Walter saw what had caught their attention. A black bear had climbed over
It was
and
horrible,
was coming straight toward him.
horrifying.
A black bear.
Okay.
Without hesitation, Walter
Okay,
lunged
let's,
at the bear to protect his dog. He managed to push the bear back, then quickly shoved the
Okay,
nearby
let's get
chair in the
started
doorway
here.
to block it from getting in.
I
again.
forgot to plug in my
As the bear backed off, Walter pulled his dogs back into the house and shut the door.
Ethernet
His
cable.
quick reaction likely saved their lives.
Might get
But what if the
interrupted
bear
here.
just wanted to be friends?
Okay, there we go. And thank you for lurking, Tin Man. Much appreciated. And thank you, Stone Gaming. Okay,
Black Bears.
let's keep this going. We'll do your chapter next, Andy. Okay, so
Is his grammar better?
Yeah, I mean, so far Andy's stories have had decent grammar. You don't think so?
Oh, it's because of the other guy.
Oh.
All right, sounds good.
So,
Haha, yes. Sorry.
See, the jokes aren't funny if you don't explain them.
sorry. Anyways, let's get started. Share him. Are you serious, Kathy? The green-haired girl said with a surprised look on her face. I've never been more serious in my life. Let me explain. Think about it, Katori. You've always been tearing each other's.
Yeah, this is a great. Yeah,
each
this
other's
is a
heads
great
off.
story to read after just watching a bunch of creepy videos.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It's okay. Over our individual feelings for
That's
humor,
crazy.
right? I just don't see why we should, when we can just both be his girlfriends. All this time, I've only been thinking about my own personal feelings and not yours. I never took the time to consider that you love Yuma just as much as I do. And after taking my time to consider my feelings, I knew that I could never hate you. You used incorrect version of your here. Yeah. It's okay. I couldn't imagine my life anymore without both of you and Yuma in it, Kathy said as she looked right into Katori's eyes with a very serious look on her face. To show she wasn't joking, Katori couldn't say anything and just stood there staring right back at her best friend as she explained herself. I understand I'm probably being selfish. No, I know that I am, but I can't help it. This is what I really want from the bottom of my heart. I love Yuma.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think I could ever
typically
give
get
up
to do
on
that,
him. So please,
unfortunately.
Katori, don't hate me for wanting this. This is what I want from the bottom of my heart. So if there's even a little room for a third person in your heart, please let me fit into it. Okay. Huh? No. Is that what this is like going for here? Okay. But I guess the series is about a three-way relationship. Okay. Kathy said as she got down on her hands and knees, lowered her head towards the ground and begged. Katori knelt down and placed her hand on underneath Kathy's chin and slowly lifted the cat lover's head up. Kathy, please.
Yeah. What?
Whoa.
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 Hey-oh. Getting some phrasing going here, Andy.
Hi.
Well, the way you put this, it's like,
She got on her hands and knees and put her head down on what?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh my, on what? Maybe if you paid her $100, she might. Hey, times are tough and women are desperate.
Come here, you fluff. Anyways.
I'm sure you can get a film like that. They look like
But what were you saying, Andy?
How much would you pay?
oh, I can get it for free.
She said she could get it for free. Anyways.
Yep. He's lying to her.
I
Kathy.
had several offers.
Right.
Unfortunately, with most money paying people, you will have that
Yeah.
problem. But luckily, there's medication for that now.
Yeah. Yeah. Kathy, please stop degrading yourself like this. It's not like you to beg, but to think that you would go this far just to be with Yuma, you really do love him as much as I do, Katori said as she continued to help Kathy back on her feet. Kathy, what you said about how you feel about our friendship really means a lot to me. Honestly, I couldn't imagine a world without you in it either. And about your request, I must admit it's a seemingly strange idea, but honestly, what you said makes sense. Here's my answer. As long as Yuma is okay with dating the two of us together, then I'm fine with it. You really are the only person I could ever imagine sharing Yuma with, Katori said with a warm smile on her face as she gave Kathy a hug. Katori, do you mean it? That you are fine with sharing Yuma with me? Kathy said in confusion as she honestly didn't expect to hear Katori agree to something like this. Geez, of course I mean it. I would never respond to something like that with a joke, silly. Katori said as she playfully bonked Kathy in the head for a reply. Katori, I'm so happy. I honestly didn't think that you would ever let someone like me into your heart. You really are the best friend I could have ever asked for. Thank you.
Kathy
said she started to smile again.
In casual,
don't be so hard on yourself.
Online
You're special
conversations
to
well.
me too.
But
you know,
I don't
there's
know
still
what it
a
is.
problem.
I
Katori
just
said to
suck
her
at
best friend. Yeah,
getting that
Kathy
word
responded.
right.
Yuma's denseness. Both girls sighed and said in unison. But don't worry, I have a plan to deal with that. I thought long and hard about this, and my brain allowed me to. So trust me when I say I think it will work. But it's going to involve Astral, so we're going to need to talk to him.
Yes. What? Oh, lower. Oh.
Luckily, he's here in our world right now, so we have our chance, Kathy said with confidence to her green-haired friend. I see. What exactly is it that you need my help for? Astral said out of nowhere, to which both girls responded by a loud, surprised noise. Astral, if there's anyone that can sneak up on me, the stealthy cat, then it's you. Just how long were you there for? Kathy asked while hoping Astral didn't hear too much of what was said. From time to time, you started talking about when you were much younger. It was indeed a tragic tale, Astral said, to which Kathy had an embarrassed look on her face. I'm sorry, it was bad for me to have done that. I would have revealed myself sooner, but you two seemed so deep in thought and discussion that I couldn't see an opening for me to show myself until you said my name.
How'd you know what I was doing?
Two girls as he floated there. Geez, Astral's rude to spy on someone and eavesdrop on their conversations. Man, why are all my friends so rude? Katori said as she sighed. Those spectral things, they can actually talk to other people.
Yeah, it's all gooey. I can't.
I thought they
can't
could only
get
talk to
things
the
right.
person that they were like corresponded to.
Oh my god. This lady has a wild imagination. That's all I'll say.
Okay, so he's not like Yami Yugi, and he's not like Winged Karibo. Okay. Anyways, geez, Astral, it's rude to spy on someone and eavesdrop on their conversations. Man, why are all my friends so rude? Katori said as she sighed. Now, new observation. Humans hate when a third party listens in on their conversations, the floating spirit said, as he made a mental note to himself to remember that. Actually, Katori, this is perfect. Since Astral's away from Yuma, we can explain to him my plan. So, Astral, you ready? Kathy said as she looked at the spirit from the astral world. Whatever it is, I'll do my best, the spirit said to Kathy. 20 minutes passed. Damn it, where's Astral? He should have gotten back here by now. Don't tell me he ditched me as Katori did. I told him to check out the left side of the park while I and Tetsuo checked out the right. Maybe he's actually lost, Yuma said to himself while frustrated and confused about today's events. I give up, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you, he should have gotten back here by now. Don't tell me he ditched me as Katori did. I told him to check out the left side of the park while I and Tetsuo checked out the right. Maybe he's actually lost, Yuma said to himself while frustrated and confused about today's events. I give up, man. I'm telling you. She probably just went home since you pissed her off. I'm heading home for the day, man. See you later. Yuma's friend Tetsuo said to him as he was annoyed with the seemingly pointless searching and started to walk home. Oh, man, I just don't get what exactly caused her to get so pissed off.
Pretty much.
Is there something on my face?
Pretty
Do I
much,
just smell bad?
It does,
Yuma
yeah.
said as
It
he
does.
placed his hand over his cheek that was slapped by Katori earlier. Even though it no longer hurt physically, the event had really confused and somewhat frustrated him. It made him have a funny feeling in his pants. Andy, you there? Okay. Yuma, I apologize for being late, Astral said as he reappeared in front of Yuma. There you are, Astral. I was worried you might have ditched me too, so did you manage to find Katori? Yuma asked as he was relieved that he wasn't left alone for the day after all. Yes, I did, but she simply told me to tell you that she'd had enough for the day and is going home. She also said not to follow her, Astral conveyed to his best friend from the human world. Oh, well, at least we know she's not in any trouble or anything. Astral, did she make any mention of why she slapped me? Yuma said in a curious tone of voice. I'm afraid not, and I have no clue why she did it either, the spirit said as he floated next to his best friend. Ah, forget it. Let's just go home. Man, today has been one hell of a weird day. Yuma says as he heads back home with his spirit friend.
Does your cat mind
Astral,
getting picked
I'm
up
going to
and
head
help?
to sleep. Hopefully tomorrow will work out better for us. Yuma said as he heads to his room intending to sleep the
but
confusion
I mean,
away.
because
Wait,
one of my relatives
there's actually
has
a
cat
movie
too,
here
but
in the human world that I've been interested in checking out.
Up.
I obviously can't start it myself, so please help me out. Astral said to Yuma. Sure, I guess. So what's the name of the movie? Yuma said as he went over to his computer to pull up the movie Astral wanted. It's called The Delusional Fool. I hear it's about what you humans call romance, Astral said to his friend with his typical stoic expression. Romance? But that's for girls. Why would you want me to search up something like that? Something lame like that. You'll get bored and fall asleep. Yuma said as he was annoyed at the request from his spirit friend. Yuma, I don't sleep. You know this. Also, how do you know it'll be boring? Have you seen it before? I'm quite curious about it since it's apparently popular here in the human world. Astral said, trying to convince Yuma to change his mind. Popular? I haven't heard of it, though. Also, I may not have seen it, but I've always heard that movies with romance stuff in them are just boring girly stuff. Why would I take the time to watch those when I could be trying to high-five the sky in a duel? Yuma said to Astral. Yuma, you should never judge someone or something based on rumors alone. You of all people should know that better than anyone. I said I'd give it a chance. You might end up liking it after all. Astral said to his stubborn friend, fine, if you insist, I guess.
No, actually,
I mean,
that's
the worst that
that's
can
actually canon.
Even
that's
if it's bad,
canon.
it will take my
She
mind
does
off
not
of
wear
what
underwear.
happened today, Yuma said as he gave into his spirit.
But she doesn't talk about it, but there are shots where
there we go,
There are
Yuma said as he
shots where you can see
press
she's
play
clearly
on
not wearing
the
any
movie.
underwear.
3 hours,
Kinda like,
then
you like the
past
Aqua
midnight.
thing from Konosuba.
Okay, this chapter started off rough, but it was fairly decent, Andy. I will say that. Yeah. Yeah, I can see where it's going. I'm not sure about the setup, but again, halfway decent here. But anyways, we're gonna get started with Silent Hill 2. Did you have anything else before I close out Craigbot, Andy? Okay, then I'm gonna close out Craigbot and then the Luncheon, and we'll get started with some Silent Hill 2. What? Yeah. If anyone in the audience wants to listen to Andy's fan fiction, go to fanfiction.com. What's the name of your profile, Andy? Video Game Nerds. And yeah, check out his profile and his stories, give him some feedback. But anyways, we're going to close out the Luncheon and do some Silent Hill. We'll actually keep Silent Hill going because it is spooky month, so this part will also be on YouTube as well. All right. But you got to get going, Andy.
I mean, this is canon.
All right,
this is
later,
canon.
man. Okay. I'm gonna finish my lunch first.
Well, the thing is, what I did there is you haven't seen the show itself, so you don't know. But in the actual show, this is how that's how she's introduced. Is that she kidnaps you? Is that she kidnaps him and at her mansion, and her cats are the ones that distract Kotori and get her away. Yeah, so I basically just led up to what happened when you first see her in the canon.
All your food is delicious, my love.
Thank you.
Can you calm down, Monsieur fucking Sniff?
Friday the 13th fan fiction.
Hang on, folks. I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we get started playing. Okay. Do you have the volume mode?
I thought you had that.
You? I still don't see it.
It's not over here.
Who the heck is it?
Let me know when you want to move on.
Let's go.
All right, then. Come on.
We shouldn't have stayed here this long.
Hey, it's okay. We're almost there anyway.
Good. No more delays. I need to find Mary.
Well then, let's hope you will.
Fall a little. Oh, there it is. It fell behind here. Ugh. What?
Can you find something that's cute?
You cute.
I didn't find anything.
I found you. What?
That was so cheesy.
You liked it though. You a fourth boy. Why you a fourth? I got nothing left for you. I gave you extra taters. And you still hungry?
Okay.
He is just a hungry boy, isn't he? Little bottomless pit, isn't he? Oh, I forgot to change my Twitch category. Let's turn this volume down a little bit. Now I keep pausing.
Look, we're on the other side of that chasm. Some detour. Hey, at least we're here.
Oh, now he's going to Mama. Will Mama give him scraps?
there's a bit more to it.
If you say so. I don't think I've been here before.
She's just
She. Who is she?
There's a story told around these parts, kind of a local legend. It tells of a woman who was cast out, sentenced to die on an island out on the lake. There was a man in town who madly loved her. And every night, he would sneak out, row across the lake, bring her food, company. And every night, she would stand there on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But this one night, a terrible storm broke out, caught him out in the open, and it blew out the candle. Even in darkness, the man would not give up. He would not turn back. So he fought against the raging waters until finally the lake took him. They say even then, the woman never lost hope. She kept coming out at night, kept lighting the candle to bring her beloved home, to lead him to shore. Not sure how much truth there is to it. It's probably just a fairy tale. But she's become something of a local saint, patron of undying love. Hence this place.
She's not here.
What?
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place. This was a mistake. Shouldn't come here.
Hey. It's okay. There's plenty of other places to go. We can still.
Come on.
The way she talked about that dreamily, Silent Hill gave her a motivation as well. Because it's not like she's this heartless homunculus that is only doing what she's told. Was it cruel to have given her motivations as well, you think? And a desire to want things, like love like that?
Yeah.
It was cruel of Silent Hill to do that.
Yeah. Think about it. Like your dad.
What?
I can give you this if you do this.
Yeah. And so Silent Hill basically made her effectively a person when it's like she was only born to fulfill one purpose, to tempt James.
Yeah.
James,
Yeah.
be careful in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't get around to it yet. At least you got your appetite back.
The way he stops and just looks disgusted with himself.
Are you alone here, Eddie? No. That's probably just Laura messing around. The little girl. Laura, is that her name? That's what she said. I'm gonna go look for her. You coming? Now you want me to come with you? Never mind.
So I wonder what he sees.
Who, Eddie?
Yeah.
I think he and James are seeing the same things. It's just like I said, I think a lot of their paths are coinciding, I think, intentionally almost.
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear. Laura?
But the way that scene works so much better than the bowling alleys because it actually builds up to their fight later. You can already see the rift forming between them. The bowling alley just did nothing. Other than just have that funny meme. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
Hey! Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Excuse me while I check the bathroom.
Yeah, I tried to stop her. She went that way. We can still catch her.
See, I think Laura probably ran right past Maria without seeing her because I don't think Laura can even see Maria. I think that tracks, don't you think?
James.
What was the code here?
James? It's not.
What is this that you for? How can one boy be that cool? Tail brushed on your face. I don't think I can take him running today. It's still probably going to be wet out.
I mean, you could.
Guess I could give him a bath afterwards. If it's not raining. Let me check.
Should be okay.
It's still wet as hell afterwards. Out there. Would you be willing to give him a bath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'll be a little dirty from eating dinner.
Okay. Fluffy boy.
Laura, wait.
It's okay. I don't want to hurt you. think we could go to
Oh shit! Dang it.
I think you just saved my life back there. Yeah. So am I.
Come on, what the fuck? Hey.
Hey.
Oh shit! 2 of them. Look at you for.
Thank you, James. More of those things.
Hey. You okay?
I'm sorry.
That's fine. What's going on? Are you sure?
It's nothing. Probably just a hangover.
Maybe you should rest.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
James. I wanted to ask, what if you can't find Mary? What do you do?
I haven't really thought about that.
Get back soon, okay?
He is so cute.
Why was your dad asking about my brother?
Because of the early termination fee we had to deal with, and how there was not good communication on that. Clearly,
And
and just that, he was just wondering, like, do you guys talk? Yeah, it's like, like I said, only when Clay wants something.
huh, just like your dad.
Yeah. Let's see. 3, 5, 7, 8. Wait, where's the map to this place? I haven't found the map yet. Such a fluff. What, the way he was looking at you?
The way he was like, no, boy, mama.
Mm-hmm. Such a cuddle boy. Why is he such a cuddly boy? Ow! Ooh, buckle, you first boy.
Yeah.
How are you, my love?
Huh.
How are you?
Oh,
Why are you so cute? What? What? Mm. Hi, look at him. Look at that fluff. He is so cute.
I love his eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. What's the way his floof rests against something? Why is he so cool? Get the boy. Get the boy. Poor husband, what? How you took the mama's boy? He cannot help being a mama's boy.
Maybe someday we'll have another dog. And it'll be the toilet. Always stay by their dog.
Mm-hmm. Get the boy. He'll be what?
Bad dog.
Why is he a bad dog?
Bat.
Bat. Oh, bat. A cat? No, a bat. Wait, say fellow with a K? Yeah, color. Oh.
Classifieds.
Hmm?
Are you talking about Monty Python?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, why don't you say everything with a K?
Yeah.
Try it. And he goes, crosses his eyes and goes, classifieds. And then he can't get him to shut up. You mean a Siamese cat. That's what I said, Siamese bat. Have you come here to travel or to get a blowjob? I'm sorry? Oh, yes, you're here for the brochures.
I like when it's a bit more subtle when she's like, would you like to come upstairs? Oh, would you like a vacation? A vacation.
He's here for vacation and nothing else. I didn't know there's another one.
That's the audio version.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the stage one.
Ew. Gross. Fluff. Look at you, Fluff. Ew. Ew. Let's see. I think it's, yeah, the bloodstained bracelet. And then the mark bracelet. And the filthy bracelet. That's the hospital safe code. He knows. Ow. Dang it. It's 92, 45, 71, but what are the code numbers respond to? Nine, 2, 4, 5,
6.
7,
8.
Tap that. 1. There we go.
9. 10. 12.
Taco, bean, enchilada. Mucho, Lucho.
Enchilada!
What you doing? Some kind of woman's work? Boy.
This part's startling. Fluffy boy. Look at him. So cute. I think James is probably lucky here he didn't get a concussion.
How do you know my name?
Daddy told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Why do you keep running away from me? About Mary.
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
I don't know. Please just. I need to know.
He's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
Fine. Don't believe me. See if I care. Let go.
Okay, just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. There's something I gotta get. It's important.
What is it?
Letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In here.
Whenever a child points in a horror movie, that's never a good thing.
Okay, maybe not.
I know whenever they point like this.
It's in the attic. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, we'll wait here.
Haha. Should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
In the store right now.
That's the magic word. Nope, that's not it. I guess I won't.
Get out of here, you rat.
Eat your trees, bark face.
There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying bark face. See ya, bark
What? No. Got him. All right, once I find a save point after this scene, I'll raid out. And that will be the raid out and end stream because I need to go for a run. Thanks for joining me. Those of you still here, appreciate you. Tomorrow we'll be doing some Bloodborne. And then Tuesday, I believe we'll do Five Nights at Freddy's as the last Halloween stream here on Twitch. Because I won't be streaming Friday because that is when me and Lady Stone are going to watch some scary movies. The transition into the other world is always creepy. All right. Let's write out to Megan Mercury. Six, 5, 4, 2, and 1. All right. Later, guys.